Yeah, well, I just want you to know, Dr. Lynn Richardson, anytime I see you, you light up a screen, and I can't believe you talk about money with all of that big smile on your face. So you make it easier for folks to deal with the tough stuff. Welcome to Rolonda On Demand. How you doing during all of this?
Wow.
Yeah.
I am adjusting. I think we all are. I got so used to staying in the house. I think there was a period of time I didn't want to ever come back outside again. And then it's like, okay, if you stay in the house forever, then that means things are dying and shutting down. So you need to get used to, moving. So I just really think that this past year and a half has been absolutely mind-blowing, breathtaking, life-changing. I think it's also been elevating, inspiring. It's provided us with an opportunity to learn. It's one of the reasons why I just released 2 books this year. One is Get Your Money Back, Tax Deductions That You Never Knew About, because we need to learn how to get our money back. But the book that I couldn't say most proud of, but I'm also equally proud of, is Beyond 2020. Life and business lessons on surviving amidst the pandemic.
Yes.
And I got together with MC Light and attorney Deidre Wood-Stokes and Ingrid Levon and attorney Serena Williams, attorney Michelle Miller, Vanessa Dedenzine, Diane Beaudry, Nikki Cherie, Michelle Sanderson. I'm trying to say every single name here. Andrea Hayden, Virgie Bully. And we wrote this book to really help people just get some valuable nuggets. And there are nuggets in this book on everything from how to prepare for a 911. Kids go through 911 drills all the time. What happens in the event of a tornado? What happens in the event of a school shooting? What happens in the event? And they go through these drills. And so Ms. Crosby Praget, she gave us a drill on that. Attorney Michelle Miller talked to us about the things we need to put in place to protect our brand and trademarking. Attorney Deidre Wood-Stokes talked about pivoting and praying and finding your purpose. And then we've got the money and the investment advice from Erica Blair. So we really wanted this book to kind of be a blueprint for people to be able to handle, life's changes. And I think that this pandemic has all given us the newfound perspective. Yeah. So we've just been in the middle of it all and riding the wave and thanking God every single step of the way.
Yeah, well, I tell you, what you say, don't look at what they took, look at all you got left. Be grateful for some of those things in itself.
And your mind is one of them. If you have your mind.
I just finished doing a podcast on mental health, and I'm thinking how connected these two subjects are, mental health and your money, How do you tell people to stay calm? Because quite honestly, they look at their bank accounts, they look at where they are right now, how much they owe, where the money's going to come from. They're wondering, how do you not jump out a window and have anxiety and doubt and fear and depression? What do you tell people?
Well, I tell people, your anger, your doubt, your depression isn't going to get you any closer to your solution. It's not going to get you any closer. You can worry about them coming to get your car. That's not going to make it not happen. You can worry about not having enough money in the bank to pay your bills. That's not going to get them paid. You can choose to worry or ignore anything. It's not going to get you closer. So it really requires that we take a step back. And I'm going to say something that sounds cliche. It sounds like, okay, I've heard this before, and it's going to sound like, well, that's easier said than done. What I'm going to say is this: let go and let God. Mm. And honestly, if you actually think about it, it is actually as easy done as it is said. Because the truth is, if you are in a situation where everything is falling apart and all of that, can't nobody help you but him.
That's right. That's right.
I've been through it. Whoever made it through this recession of 2008, what about the stock market crash of 1999 and so on and so forth. So when I hit rock bottom is when I had the most peace. And when I'm talking about rock bottom, I'm talking about mortgage is upside down, stock market crashed, house is underwater, quit my corporate job, trying to be out here as an entrepreneur. Everything blew up. All of the plans just collapsed. And I could either worry or I could let go and I let God. And what I can say is I let go, I let God, and look at me now. Let go and let God, and then he can order your next step. Because I think a lot of times too, Rolonda, we are concerned about holding on to the stuff that we have. And the truth is, what the pandemic taught us, what 2020 taught us, is half the stuff we was holding on to we didn't need. No, let me go up. Probably 80-90% of the stuff we was holding on to, all the stuff we thought we had to, all the people we thought we had to see, all the places we thought we had to go. We are just fine without them. So when you let go and let God, you let go of the expectation of the thing. Because anything that you fear losing, you've already lost.
That's right.
Anything you fear losing, you've already lost. So now I got to take my power and I've got to figure out how to channel my power into building instead of depleting. The next thing that I would say to that, Rolonda, is to communicate. So one is to let go and let God, and then two, communicate. Because as soon as I let go and let God, I'll be like, okay, God, I'm turning over you. Then I call one of my sisters. I might have to call you. Light, okay, I'm about to go crazy over here. Rolonda, okay. And then somebody else.
Right, get a lifeline.
Because what happens when we are facing a crisis, we go inward. We don't talk to anybody. We don't tell anybody due to shame, pride, which is all the same. Shame and pride are all the same. Pride and shame are all the same. The posture is, shame says, I should be up here, but I'm only down here. Pride says, I'm supposed to be up there when you're really down here. So the perception and the actual position are the same in both scenarios. So whether it's shame or whether it's pride, what opens us up to the truth, what opens us up to life, what opens us up to solution, opportunities. Maybe if you talk to somebody, that bill that you're worried about paying, maybe somebody else has a way to help you. It's to then communicate with others and keep ourselves connected to a community of folks who can help us go to the next level.
Right. I think that's going to be very important for this, as we come out of the cloud, is just reaching out and touching base with people and letting them know that you made it, you're available, you're there, whatever you have to do, but communication on so many levels. And a lot of that is keeping you busy and connecting with other people. So it's putting some endorphins and some purpose in your life. And that certainly helps. One of the things about being in the money business is you hit humanity on every level. I mean, from the spending to real estate to cheapskates to your man and your money. You've written books about it. You have a show, Debtors Court TV. When I saw Debtors Court TV, I was like, this is perfect TV for Dr. Lynn Richardson. This is the perfect TV for Lynn. This is perfect for you. Are you having fun with this? How did this come about? You're doing so many things, and we're going to get to Partners in Rhyme, a sitcom she's an EP on in just a minute. But Debtors Court TV, it's so much fun. It's so us.
Oh my God. So here's how it came about. MC Light, who is my business partner, my sister, my bestie, love her. I've helped her, and obviously, clearly she's helped me because I came into her business as the behind the scenes person to help her elevate. And what I did not realize is me watching her elevate taught me how to act in public. Taught me how to act in public. It's why every time I have to do an interview, I have to go figure out how to go get this wig and this makeup on and all that. So I show up. Let me tell y'all, I did not want to be in the public eye because I didn't want to have to do all this. I didn't want to have to act right if I didn't want to. I didn't want to have to smile if I didn't want to. All those silly stuff. And God was like, okay, so you're selfish. You just want to serve how you want to serve, how you're comfortable serving. So you're not really a servant. So I was like, oh God.
Oh, they put it like that.
So I have to help people. And in order to help people, I have to grow. The helper can't just be the doer. The helper has to be helped too. So through all that, Light said, you should be a judge. And I thought she was crazy because I'm not going to law school. I'm not doing any of that. I've got all the degrees.
But you're such a judge, though. It's just in your soul.
Television has a new voice of reason with the financial wisdom of Susie Orman and the wit of Medea.
How much was that purse?
The purse, $600.
How much money do you have in there right now?
I have 3 credit cards and
Okay, how much money do you have in the purse right now? It's an easy, simple question, Mrs. Jones. Is it 0?
Yes.
Okay, let me help you understand the universal purse test. If the purse costs more than the amount of money you can keep in it on a regular basis, leave it on the rack.
It's in my soul, ain't it? It's just, let me tell you, and I've been judging and adjudicating since I got here. I've been judging and adjudicating since before everything. I've assessed it all. I've resolved the disputes. I've looked at things fairly and so on and so forth. And so that was the first conversation. And then quite frankly, in Martha's Vineyard, we were there one year for the annual event with BET and all. And I sat by the water. So I'm going to tell people, get by the water. That's why you see the water around me. Okay. Even if it's pretend. Okay. I'm speaking those things that are not as though they were. I sat by the water and I saw it. I saw every case. I saw every scenario. I saw what was possible. But more importantly, I saw that I could help people. That people coming together, people in relationships, whether it be parents and children, spouses, significant others, whatever, 2 friends, that I could help them resolve the one thing that everybody has to deal with, a money dispute at some point, sometime, a difference of perspective.
Somewhere.
But I could also teach them. And with this show, it would apply to everyone. And no disrespect to any of the other court shows, because I enjoy many of them. And I'm entertained. But what I knew with Debtors Court is that people could be entertained and educated at the same time.
You're making decisions that are impacting someone else worse than they're impacting you. It pisses me off.
Debtors Court with Lynn Richardson.
You've got to go to spending rehab, and then you've got to think about why you're making the choices that you make.
So with everything that's happened, one of the blessings is that we were able to shoot Debtors Court with Harvest Studios, and we decided to put it out there, and now the world loves it, and we'll see where it goes.
It's just great because, like I said, it hits every aspect of our lives, from relationships to family to business to small business. It's great. It's great. And it is kind of weird that you do come across very much as a judge. I mean, it's almost like, yeah, okay, yeah.
And that's something, it's like, oh my God. And you know, it's in there. I'm like, when I'm on the bench, and for all the cases, it's one run. There is no replaying, re-saying. Those are how they come out, just how they come out. And one of our directors and producers, actually, they've all worked with all the major court shows. One, he started out with Judge Judy and so on and so forth. And they were like, oh my God, you're so good at this. And the one thing they told me, and this is a good thing for all of us, they said, don't hold back, be yourself. I said, what?
Right.
Never been told not to hold back. I've always been told, okay, can you keep this down over here? Okay, can you do that over there? And that's what I did. That's
the beauty of the show. And the best thing is you forget you on TV. You just get lost into what you got to say and what you look right here and all of that.
Because they're real people with real cases, and they've sent them to me, and so I've only had a few minutes to kind of assess it, and then I got to hear their stories and pull out the truth, because the truth is, I'm like a truth. You heard of a dog catcher? Right. I'm a truth catcher. Oh baby, I'm gonna catch that truth. I'm gonna catch the truth. So for everyone who is out there seeking their purpose, their next level, do what you love with excellence, and the money will follow. Trust me on that. Be good, be yourself, and don't hold back.
And don't hold back. Don't hold back. I know when they said just go and be yourself, I remember getting my talk show and them saying, just be yourself. And I'm like, no, I have this really loud voice and I'm real country and I laugh real crazy. They were like, that's exactly right. So it's like everything you're told, all of a sudden you're free. There's no, the genie's out the bottle. There's no going back now. There's no going back.
Yes. As you were in your role in Partners in Rhyme. Sorry, I just had to skip there, but let me tell you.
I know, that's just what I was getting to. Speaking of expanding your horizons,
yes.
Executive producer of the new MC Light sitcom, Partners in Rhyme, and I am so excited to be playing Miss Hazel Wilson with you guys. It's just...
You are unstoppable, untouchable, absolutely critical in that role. Like, clearly MC Light is the legend, the icon, and clearly Precious Way does such a great job, and clearly Makai, everybody, your role is so, like, nobody else could do that. Nobody else could do that. And so you were so amazing, and this was such a great opportunity. Our first project out the gate, we have several others in development, but our first project out the gate to work with such talented, iconic, long-standing professionals like you and Bentley Evans and the team at All Black. And it just was an amazing experience. And you all did it so well, and you look so good together.
Well, you know what's so crazy is when you think about, we're going to shoot 7 episodes, including the pilot, in 2 weeks. Only Bentley Kyle Evans could think of something like that. Yeah. And it's good stuff. And you think about all the different guest stars and music that can come in, the music between Precious Way and MC Light. I mean, just the comedy so good, the writing, the clothes, the set. It's just wonderful. For the first time out the gate, I think you've done pretty good there.
Well, you certainly were a part of making that happen. Miss Hazel. Listen, Miss Hazel was something, man.
Y'all wrote Miss Hazel. I just blew some air in her lungs. But I tell you, I am loving Miss Hazel, and I hope we get a whole bunch of seasons.
Yes. I think your wish will be granted.
Absolutely. Lynn, it is always a pleasure to speak with you, an absolute joy. And you've got so much going on. Just go to lynnrichardson.com and look at all the ways that she can help you. Especially if you have going through some financial stuff. But Lynn's real good, I think, on the psychological tip too. She can help you put your head into the right way. That's what I always appreciate with you. We're all going through it, Lynn, and it helps to talk with somebody with a smile on their face and positivity in their heart. So we want to thank you so much. Anything else that you want to talk about or let us know about, or?
I would just say, keep your head up, keep moving. If you made it through 2020, you can do anything. So we are all moving ahead beyond 2020. I think that there are a few things that people can do. If you're at the bottom trying to figure it out, you can go through the 21 Days to Financial Freedom. If you're trying to start a business and you just need a little support and trying to figure out tax deductions, there's the Entrepreneurs Academy. And then I think the biggest thing that I'm seeing right now is what's happening in the housing market. So we have a home buyers club. For everybody who's out there trying to buy a home, you've been turned down, you've been told your credit score is too low, you've been told that you don't have a credit score, so you have bad credit. All of those things are myths. So I deal with the myths of homeownership. And you're right, helping the whole person. And the number one goal is for each one to teach one. So as I teach you, you teach others, and we can all elevate together. So thank you. Thank you for the platform. And I'd love to come back to deal with one topic at a time. I'd love to just come back, set it up on the calendar, and we work together to help some folks.
I would love that. I want you to come on and do the title of you and Light's book, Your Man and Your Money. I think a lot of people could benefit from some of that and probably have a lot of questions to ask too.
Absolutely.
We'll definitely do that. I would love to do that because I know that we can all use some extra help in the money area. And just the positivity. And I love your faith. I know that when we were behind the scenes and before we even kicked off the 2 weeks of hard work to get Partners in Rhyme, you prayed over us. And I know we started out on the right foot. I don't know how that many people get together in that small a space, working under that kind of pressure. and not one ripple in the seam. Everybody got along. That starts at the top. That says so much about the top. So it's just a joy to witness that. And y'all will get to see Partners in Rhyme this fall. So stay tuned to All Black. Lynn, I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And until next time.
Love you more, my big sister. You are just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful presence in all of our lives. Thank you for all that you've done. And thank you for this platform. I do not take it for granted. It is so much appreciated, and it is an honor to be here. Thank you so much.
Okay, love you. Go and have a great day.
Okay,
something happened. I know you will. We'll just be tuning in to see what's next.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye. You've been listening to Rolonda On Demand. Thank you so much, because I know there's so many other things you could have been doing today, but it means the world to me that you spent it with me and Dr. Lynn Richardson. Boy, I tell you, she may be pint-sized, but she packs a punch, doesn't she? I just love her, as you can tell. But she certainly does provide not only good information, but some good spirit for good faith. She brings the good word that there is hope at the end of this tunnel. Hey, don't forget it's summertime and you may be traveling, or you may be just staying at home on a staycation. You need a good book, and I say Destiny Lingers needs to be one. Oh, it's a great summer read. I sure hope you'll pick up my romance suspense novel. It's endorsed by Dr. Maya Angelou, and you can get it on Amazon. The audiobook is coming soon. And it's graduation, and it's Father's Day coming up, and birthdays, and just summer fun. Don't forget us over there at Cameo.com. Cameo.com, you can find anybody that you're a big fan of to make a special message for someone special for you. And I hope I'm somebody special for you. So go on over to Cameo.com/Rolonda Watts and let me make a cameo for the happy graduate to let them know how proud you are of them. Let me send a happy birthday message as a surprise to somebody. I can even do it in some of my voiceover animation voices, including Alawi from League of Legends. Or I could do it in the voice of Professor Wiseman and tell them how proud you are that they graduated. Or in the voice of Mary Sinclair, who might say, "It's about time." Whatever you need, I'm there for you. And Father's Day is coming up, and you know I can make a special message for dear old Dad. So go on over to Cameo.com/Rolonda Watts. In fact, we're running a Father's Day special, so get on over there and get some good deals on some great messages from some good people who want to help you spread the cheer. Once again, I thank you so much for being part of Rolonda On Demand. I hope you will go back through the archives and listen to some of my other shows. Downloading is like ratings for me, so download a bunch of them and then listen at your leisure. Hey, for those of you interested in voice acting, well, it's time for you to start enrolling in my voice acting masterclass. You know how you've always been told you have a beautiful voice? Well, what you're going to learn in my class is it's a lot more than that. It's about acting with your voice. How do you raise an eyebrow with your voice? How do you put your hands on your hips with an eyebrow? And how do you become an animal with your voice? I mean, all kinds of fun things we explore. It's a 6-week intensive. I take you from a general look at your technology and help you find a mic that's perfect for you. We don't spend a lot of money in my class either. Then I'm going to take you through learning how to break down scripts, what casting directors are looking for, what the clients are looking for, and what is so special about your voice. What's your special sauce that's going to make that casting director go, "Oh my gosh, we've got to get Rolonda."
Yet another painfully clear sign that my career is ending.
My hobby, working on complex things, relaxes me.
Sweepy weepy. Oh, you will. And please don't use that word in my house.
To die is to drown. Veil keeps us safe. The Kulapari died. Oh, smart as a whip, like her mother. Pleased to make your acquaintance, Sam.
Just go to Rolonda.com and check out the details of my class, and then set up a discovery call. I can talk with you and see if this is the right fit for you. But you know something? This is the time to try something new. It's a new season. It's summertime to take a fun summer course, and my voice acting masterclass may be just the thing for you. You know, you've held on to a dream for a long time. Let's put that voice to work. Go to Rolonda.com and set up a discovery call, and let's do this. Hey, just a quick friendly reminder for those of you who are on Clubhouse, because now we've opened up to Android. I hope you will join my 2 clubs. One is called Reinvention Retreat, because you know Rolonda's Reinvention Retreat is very dear to my heart because it's helping so many people right now in the midst of change in their lives. And my other club is The Joys of Voice Acting. Yep, because a lot of people are choosing voice acting in their pivot. Either way, we have a great time. We meet on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and so come on and join that club too, and I'll see you on Clubhouse during the week. Again, I just want to say thank you so much for listening to Rolonda On Demand. You are very special to me, and I hope you are enjoying the show. If so, could you please give me a rating? Just write a little review down there. Only if you like it, though, folks. Only if you like it. But I would love to get a review from you. And please share to let other people know that we're talking about some stuff worth talking about over here. So thanks so much again, and have a great day. Now remember, stay safe and do something good. 4 o'clock.